Hampel doesn't just make music, he is music. At least that's how the jazz legend sees himself. He might not be that well known at home, but worldwide the Göttingen native has helped make jazz history. Hampel is a pioneering figure. Integrating European influences and 12-tone techniques into jazz, he helped bring this quintessentially American music form to Europe in the mid-1960s.
I don't just compose any song that's been done 1,000 times. I'm more like Mozart or Beethoven. The songs are original, and they're born like my children are born.
Modesty certainly isn't one of his strengths. After all, he spent the 60s and 70s playing with some major jazz musicians in the United States.
When I was in New York, I was suddenly the guy from Europe, breathing some fresh air into the New York jazz scene.
Hampel founded the legendary Galaxie Dream Band in the 1970s. He had discovered the world of jazz when he was still a boy, and in post-war Germany, American soldiers were his first teachers.
I was an 8-year-old with an accordion. And then one of these black GIs started jamming with me. It was something totally new for me. He got out his guitar and heard what I was playing, some German folk song, and then started jamming with me. It all just clicked for me then. It was a whole world I'd never experienced before. Next up is a new composition, no title, but it's got a number, 531.
With his wife, the late free jazz singer Jean Lee, Hampel was a tireless performer, and his work has been widely recognized. He's not only won the German Jazz Award and the German Order of Merit for his life's work, but he also collected the prestigious Critics' Prize awarded by the American jazz magazine Downbeat for his prowess on the vibraphone.
That's a technique I use quite often. I create so-called sound fields. In this case, it was a single sound. But I can also do this.
Hampel has also combined his own jazz playing with more modern musical genres, touring, for example, with German jazz funk rap crossover band Jazzkantine in the 1990s.
I'm able to latch on to these young people's potential, their new and fresh sense of vigor, and it just keeps going. I'm amazed myself.
Young people are Hampel's passion. He hosts music workshops for children and has played in a band with young musicians for years.
We're always talking amongst ourselves. That means if I'm playing a duet with Johannes, then we're talking to each other. Thoughts and feelings are flowing. All this stuff on a personal level. And we're putting it all into words, so to speak, by expressing it through music.
Hampel's not just a man of many words, he's also able to play a lot of instruments, from vibes to flute and bass clarinet.
In our culture, music is the gateway to the soul.
For him, art is for art's sake.
We live in a world where making a profit is all-consuming. But once an artist starts thinking about profit, then his art stops being true and real.
Gunter Hampel, brilliant, stubborn, focused, eccentric and unstoppable. A tireless creative mind who finds his salvation in music and then takes it on tour. Over the next few weeks, he'll be playing dates in Germany, Europe and the United States. So don't miss him.